one.
Awesome. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, once again to this World Business Overview. Real quick, I'm going to go ahead and read you the income disclosure statement. So what you're about to hear about tonight, practicality dictates that everyone's results will vary as we are all unique and different. Basically, it takes hard work to make a substantial income in this business, and some people will make no money at all. The earnings of a World Global Network partner will be 100% dependent on on your skills, work effort, commitment, leaders' capabilities, and market conditions. And common sense would suggest that in most opportunities, one would find exceptional individuals performing well above average, while others perform under the average. World Global Network does not guarantee any level of income or your success. Now, we want to share with you just real quick about our success that we've had here at World Global Network and introduce ourselves. First off, who are we? Who is talking to you right now? Well, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Rachel Coe.
And my name is Seville Coe.
And we are world changers. No, we are world changers now, but just 6.5, 7 months ago, our lives were completely different than they are today. And where we were at, I was a flight attendant.
And I was a personal trainer.
He was a personal trainer, and I was making $2,000 a month. He was making
whopping $3,000
$3,000 a month. Okay, that was our life. And what we were doing, we were living paycheck to paycheck, and we had debt. If anybody can relate to having a lot of debt that you know, frankly is suffocating, that you don't feel like you know how to get out of or dig yourself out of the hole, and that this, endless paycheck to paycheck grind is never going to, you're never going to be free, right? Well, that was us just 7 months ago before we were introduced to World.
Definitely. And now, 7 months later, we definitely got involved at the right time. But most importantly, we got hooked up with the right mentors, the right leaders. And 7 months later, now we are the number 6 income earners here in North America, number 12 in the whole company. And we went from pretty much the outhouse to the penthouse at now well over $53,000 per month. So the only reason why we want to share that with you guys is that our plan exactly here in about 30 minutes is we want to truly unwrap the recipe of why not only are we winning, but the entire company is on fire right here at World Global Network. Most importantly, what's in it for you guys and how exactly that we're going to get there. So
yes.
We'll go ahead and begin. Make sure in a spot that you can take some notes for sure. And here we go.
Here we go. So we are absolutely honored to share this with you guys. We're so humbled because you may be looking at us and be like, what, these kids? I just want to address that too. I'm 27 years old. My husband is 31 years old. And what we come to you from a place of humility and would just truly be honored to be the messengers of what you're about to hear. So I hope that you pay attention like we did. We were on a Zoom presentation just like this 7 months ago, and it changed your lives. So just remember that the person or the people who have the key to the door that can unlock all of your dreams, debt freedom, time freedom, right, may not always look like you, walk like you, or talk like you. So just I hope that you open your eyes and your minds and your ears and your hearts, and we'll get the party started. So
all right, here we go.
Awesome. So what you're here to hear about is World Global Network. This is the company that we're a part of.
And I love this quote starting off here because, how many of us, you just need to keep whatever your personal habits are, keep those as your hobbies. I love this quote from Bill Gates, and the secret of success in business is detecting where the world will go and definitely how to get there first. So this slide right here, one of my favorites. We get to start the party off at the bang. We're in the industry of wearable technology. Maybe you're like me. I was generally aware that wearable technology was an emerging trend, but honestly, I had no idea. So what I love about this is all according to Forbes. So all my detail business minds out there, this was the source right here. So take a picture, slow it down, this is the one slide that truly can tell you everything. So according to Forbes, just last year, 123 million pieces of wearable tech was sold, currently at a $14 billion evaluation. By the year 2020, the industry is going to triple. It's going to grow to over 411 million pieces sold, bringing it to $34 billion over the next 2.5 years. It was 3 years when we joined. So I realized a few things because for me as a fitness professional, I was a Fitbit snob. I barely used them, didn't see a bunch of value in steps and heart rate. I needed a little bit more value there for me personally, right?
I think he wore the Fitbit one time. We wore it one time.
Like 1 week before. But I realized a few things, especially when I was looking at it from a business standpoint, because this was brand new, right? Who has ever had this type of opportunity? I realized that technology literally runs the world, doesn't it? Some of the world's most explosive companies today, they're in the technology space. Facebook, Twitter, Uber, Airbnb, Tesla, what was it? Amazon purchased Whole Foods for $13.7 billion this year. Their stocks are over $1,000 a share. So clearly, the evidence is all around us that there's a fortune to make in technology, which can happen almost overnight. A couple other things for maybe some of you that aren't as tech savvy, right? Technology doesn't really care about our personal understanding. It doesn't wait for us to catch up to understand, how it all works for it to change the world. And technology truly does run the world, doesn't it? And it truly has no boundaries on culture, truly has no boundaries on country. And it's very exciting when you truly, truly look at the industry of wearable technology.
So this truly is the most advanced wearable on the market. Just a quick pulse of the audience and all of the guests here. Are you guys, first up, are you familiar with Fitbit? What Fitbit is, or the Apple Watch? Just type in the chat box, yes or no, are you familiar with Fitbit?
And yes,
awesome.
yes. All right, there we go.
So we are well aware. Awesome. So this device, in comparison to Fitbit and the other devices that are out there on the market that we're going to share with you, the Garmin, Samsung devices that are out there, this one, the Helo LX, is the most advanced wearable there is. It's a game changer in wellness. Why? Because it can do your heart rate, breath rate. It tracks your mood and your energy. It has a panic button for safety. So there's a button on the side that if you just press it twice, it will alert your loved ones that you're in trouble or you need help. So think about it. Imagine your aging grandparents or aging parents, or maybe your children that are of, walking home from school age, right? Just to have the peace of mind of knowing if something were to happen to them, they're 2 clicks away from dropping you a GPS location of where they're located at the moment and letting you know they're in trouble. It also does your calories. It has a guardian function, so you can actually monitor from your smartphone your loved one's bioparameters as well. So it does steps as well. And the coolest part about this device is that we have plugins. So unlimited possibilities when it comes to this right here that Seville's going to share with you.
Definitely. So open API. So maybe for all you non-techies out there, all this means is that we have our own first custom app store for our smart band. If you follow the story of Apple when they came out in 2006 into the mobile industry, which was dominated by Motorola and Nokia, right? It wasn't because of their hardware that really took them to the next level and has really taken them to the top. In fact, it's the same iPhone that's released every year I keep donating to for some reason. But they were the first ones that came out with their own app store. They were released with about 800 apps. Today they have about 2.3 million apps on the marketplace. And through those microtransactions, or, all those Candy Crush invites you keep sending, all the surprise games and the levels your kids buy without telling you, that triggers about those microtransactions about $3 billion per month. So now here at World Global Network, We now have hundreds of app developers that are all using their creative minds to truly make the features just honestly unlimited now. So just imagine what you could do with, let's say, a custom fitness program that could take our bio parameters and customize it. We have a lifestyle app that gives you a lifestyle score based on the consistency of your bio parameters, gives you a wellness score, and you can compete with your friends, and even gives you suggestions on how to increase your wellness as well too. So huge upside for a win for the company. It's a win for app developers. It's a win for customers, so they get more value added to their smart band as time goes on, and also a win for the distributors as you go out, build the customer base one time, and then now all that triggers residual income up through the organization as well too.
Super cool. So really the most advanced wearable, in addition to everything it already can do, which is way more than what a Fitbit or Samsung or your basic fitness tracker does. Upcoming releases, we will have alcohol monitoring, blood sugar level monitoring. Say, mind blown, right? That is in the works. We were featured on the Today Show with Carson Daly wearing the Helo LX, and we were just on in the national news in New Zealand talking about how this is going to be a game changer for diabetics. Why? Because one in 9?
1 in 10.
1 in 10. Wow, 1 in 10
in the entire world.
In the entire world right now are either diabetic or pre-diabetic. So just imagine the ability for us to be able to, and for diabetics to be able to monitor their blood sugar levels 24/7, whereas what we have in place today doesn't monitor it that frequently, right? And you have to prick your finger. So this is the first ability to for non-invasive blood sugar monitoring. Super cool. We also have a mosquito deterrent that's coming as well, and these features are going to be released very soon. We're actually in testing stages right now to release the blood sugar this fall. So that's very exciting.
Yep, we've actually filed 2 patents for the blood glucose monitoring and the blood alcohol as well too. So
yeah, so you can look up the patents that are filed. Absolutely.
So the germanium stones. So germanium stones, definitely Google the health benefits of germanium stones, but basically helps increase your blood circulation. And blood circulation is the key when it comes to better energy, faster recovery, reduced muscle stiffness, and soreness as well too.
Now, this is my favorite part, probably being a female. So we also have the 5-pack of multicolored band sets that come with every Helo. So Seville's wearing the traditional black band, but we have these hot colors that, ladies, you can switch out to match every outfit for every day of the week. And gentlemen, of course, you can switch it out to match your ladies' outfits as well. So we love that part.
And there truly just is no comparison out there, as we recently were voted the #1 product in all of direct sales, their direct sales industry, period, which that's pretty impressive. There's tens of thousands of network marketing companies voted the #1 product there. But better yet, how are we doing in the technology space? We were debuted this January at the CES convention, as we are actually partnered. We have a Fortune 500 partner, as we use the Toshiba Applight processor, or the chipsets and the devices. So when it comes to, well, how are they able to do that with the accuracy and some of the things like that? And just very exciting, because obviously Toshiba is a 100-year-old company. They're worth nearly $54 billion, and it's just very exciting. So we've been featured all over Fox News, CBS. Yes, we recently were on the Today Show about a week and a half, almost 2 weeks ago now. So it's just happening all around us, which is very, very exciting. Now, what if I told you that we've already sold 500,000 units and are basically coming out of our pre-launch? What if I told you that we captured 5.3% market share, when our goal, by the way, by 2020 is to capture 3% market share, which takes us to a $2 billion company? Well, we're on pace also to move another 1 million devices by the end of 2017. So with what you've seen so far, are you going to wait to see if we move into the next million, or would you want to get out in front of that? So ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing in the smart band category? We are currently our #4 in the entire smart band category, basically coming out of our pre-launch here in the USA and all the way around the world. We're ahead of some small companies you might have heard of, Microsoft, HTC. This is what we call a clue, which makes it so exciting for all of you who are watching this maybe for the first time right now, because there's just so much hardcore facts and results that there's not a whole lot of research left for you too. So it's really, really exciting.
And the part that really just blows my mind when I look at this slide is that, ladies and gentlemen, we only hit the United States about 10 months ago. In North America, which is one of the hottest places for technology, right? We love the wearable tech trend is emerging. People have caught on to it and love it. And so with our product just being released, Fitbit has been around since 2008, right? And so for us to skyrocket straight to the top with the 500,000 units is absolutely unbelievable. Record-setting pace.
Definitely. So our BioZen is our product that helps reduce with EMFs, your electromagnetic frequencies. It's official. It's called electrosmog. We just recently went to Tony Robbins convention just a few weeks ago and got to listen to some world-renowned holistic practitioners, and they really were educating on the dangers of EMFs and electrosmog around our electronics today. It's true. We're more connected or more dependent on our mobile devices than ever. And now it has now been tested and proven that it can damage your DNA over the long haul with the low amounts of radiation. So our BioZen helps reduce that, as you can place that on your mobile devices and electronics around your home, as this is more widely known over in Asia, and now the US is slowly being awakened. So
awesome. So this right here is our Infolio smartphone. So the company actually started 6 years ago, World Global Network. And the first 5 years before the Helo LX was released, they did all of their sales with the Infolio smartphone. So in 2015, we did $157 million in sales just from this phone alone. It's super exciting. It's going to be released to the US, I think in January, so very soon as well. And the designer of this phone you're going to get to meet in just a moment. You may know who he is. He designed the iPhone 5 through 7 and the Apple Watch. So it's a lot like an Apple phone, but it is what we call bezel-less. So what does that mean? Bezel-less actually means that the little chip that Seville was telling you about is inside the device. So it is the first phone that will be completely electrosmog, that coin term, free. So the small amounts of radiation that are emitted from our phone, this one won't harm you, which is exciting, right? And it also has a really cool pixel camera and an extra wide screen.
4-day battery life. That's one of my favorites.
Yes.
I live on portable
batteries.
I
forgot to mention, that's my favorite. I'm so excited for this to be released. 4 days, ours dies in 4 hours daily.
So, Mr. Fabio Galli, this is our CEO.
Meet the corporate staff, the
visionary
CEO himself.
Nice. We had the pleasure of meeting Fabio when we first got involved out in our U.S. headquarters in Miami. What I love about Fabio is not only is he a genius if you get to listen to him and meet him, he's a true visionary. His entire body of work, his entire career has been on the creation side of technology. As you can see, he introduced one of the first touchscreen LCD PCs to the market. Had one of the largest internet service providers in Europe as well. And Fabio, a lot of people ask, well, if it's so good, why wouldn't Fabio just sell it? And I love the quote from Fabio. And he says, anyone who knows business in the world's economy today knows that there's no more efficient way to move a product to the market than through network marketing. So Fabio, he's literally in the trenches with our presidents and above, our leadership council here. We meet quarterly, and he's not only asked for feedback, but he's made changes even faster and additions and perks with the field and the compensation plan and just the rewards, just really due to our feedback. So it's just really rare to actually have a CEO who cares, to actually have a CEO who's actually down in the trenches with us, really helping pioneer the #1 market, in the USA. So it's really exciting.
So Alessandro Senatore, he's our COO and co-founder, and this gentleman he's just like Fabio. He works so hard around the clock. These guys they are here to serve us in the field and are constantly reaching out as us being double presidents. All of the presidents and above get to work very closely with the corporate team. And he's absolutely a genius as well. He designed the compensation plan, which you're going to find out is the most lucrative compensation plan there is out there in network marketing. So hats off to Alessandro Senatore. We love you.
So the man himself, Mr. Antonio DeRosa, for those of you that are techie, you'd recognize his name because, as she said, he was the concept designer for some pretty successful, we could say, iPhone products. He's just an award-winning designer.
This man's a genius too.
Award-winning designer. You know, it's really cool to even get to just be connected with him. So just to get to a little peak of innovation, because obviously in technology it just moves so fast. So to be able to get to witness the creative side of a young man, and he's in his upper 30s, so he definitely has his best work ahead of him. So he's the designer of these super sleek and sexy products. He's already designed the next few generations as well. So when it comes to research, guys, just to speed this up for maybe some of you who are brand new to network marketing, you never really taken anything serious in MLM space, these are some of the main staples you want to look for. So being a part of the Direct Selling Association, that's the governing body of all the reputable network marketing companies. There's tens of thousands. But there's less than 1,000 that are part of the DSA as well too. So we are one of the only less than 20 companies that carry a triple A+ rating. So that's a very, very important. We recently were voted the #1 product in all of direct sales, which is huge considering that 80% of network marketing companies, what are they? They're potions, lotions, and makeups. Some very good companies, but we truly are literally disrupting the network marketing industry, truly going against the grain. And we're also a top 100 company the past 2 years in a row. Just like she said, we are actually a 6-year-old publicly traded company, which is amazing. Speaking of
publicly traded,
ding, ding, ding. So maybe for some of you white-collar professionals or just, professionals who just have never taken a serious look at network marketing, this is one of the biggest things that has already and should definitely be on the front of your mind as far as credibility. We're a publicly traded company. So what does that mean? Our financials are open. They're transparent. We're debt-free. And you can just look at the 12-month history. Definitely check that out. WRMT, World Media Technology. As you can see, we're as low as 26 cents and have spiked several times over 23, 24 bucks a share. And that's just really exciting because truly being on the ground floor of a technology company, you really get to experience a lot of the upside and actually earn, it's just a true wealth building program because you can earn some real ownership in the company. You can do your strong strategy independently, or you can earn some shares through the company as well. We are moving to the NASDAQ in the next 90 days, which is really exciting. Man, it's truly cool to be a part of this as well too.
Very exciting. So these are our global master distributors. Meet Nat and Shanita Pranaputra. We are absolutely indebted to them, really, because they have led the way, and we are learning from literally the best in the entire world. So we're going to share with you on the next slide where they rank as far as all of the distributors worldwide. But these two masterminds created the systems that we are using. They're legends in the industry, and they're the reason why we are moving this product so fast, because the system we use is so simple. We have these live webinars that you invite your guests to. We have these simple videos that we use to share the information with our friends and family network. And so we're so grateful for them and really honored to just learn from them. We're also in 195 countries. So talk about a global opportunity. These are some of our offices worldwide. The product can be shipped to any country in the world except for North Korea, okay?
So this is our rankings. This is a screenshot of, if you were to look up in Google, top 100 network marketing income earners, you would see on businessforhome.org, the #1 site in the industry, basically the scoreboard, and keeps you up to date on the industry of network marketing. There's over 115 million people that participate in network marketing. And as you can see at #4, our global master distributors, Chanita and Nat, they are at $1.2 million in personal commissions, as they've been involved here for now a little over 14 months. And our good friends and mentors, Chad and Tita Chong, number 8, the number 1 millennials in the whole world. And yes, that's at $750,000 per month as well. Most importantly, number 42, our personal mentor, really 100% of the reason why we've been able to go from basically no success to massive success, seeming like almost overnight, is because we got involved with the right people. I knew the value of getting involved with a young, proven winner that was getting started and that was actually still building and still grinding. I wanted front row tickets to the multi-million-dollar build of the movie, and better yet, I wanted a chance to play my part. And that's exactly what they have done, leading the way, being do-it-first leaders. Romasio has earned well over $2 million from the compensation plan. He's the fastest president millionaire and double president millionaire. And we're so honored to get to learn and just develop a close mentorship and relationship with some of the top leaders. So it's what we call a clue. When you have over 10% of the top 200 network marketing income earners are in World Global Network, and really we're just getting this party started. So, and
one thing that I just want to point out to all of you who are guests on this presentation, you were invited by somebody who is in our direct organization. So what does that mean? So Seville and Rachel Coe, we are directly mentored by Romasio Fulcher. And Romasio is directly mentored by Nat and Shanita and Chad and Natita Chong. So you are truly learning from the best in the world. And we are here to serve you and here to take you to the top as well.
So as you can see, guys, it has all of the major components. As I told you, we would unwrap the formula or the recipe of why things are so amazing off the charts here. So obviously from a company standpoint, being public, top 100, the products being slightly different, carving out in the healthcare, the wearable technology trend, the timing, us being first, pretty much a dream team on the corporate side, and the dream team out here in the field as well too. The last part is the compensation plan.
So this is the compensation plan, and we're almost through. After this, we'll just have a few questions for you, and then we'll be done. But I really want you to pay attention to the compensation plan, because this is actually the number 1 question that we get every day. How do I get paid? Show me the money. I just want to make the money, right? And so what we're going to share with you, it's so basic. You simply choose your program. So we have 3 options, A, B, or C. A, you can enroll in the customer referral program, okay? B, become a customer, which is just to get single products. Or C, become a customer and enroll in the customer referral program, which is my favorite option, because it allows you to unlock the ability to save on the bundles here that we have. Okay, so the 3 steps to success. First, you just simply pick the pack that you want to get started with. So step number 1, we do have a single device, which is $349. And you get 1 device plus 1 of those colorful band kits and 1 of the germanium stones. That's $349. Really, that's if you just want to be a happy customer and just wear one for yourself. If you are interested in the business side of things, I would recommend having more product on hand. And you can start with the family pack, which is $1349. That one, it's actually more savings now. It's over $1,000 in savings, and you get 4 helos. Why would you want 4 helos? Well, because of the features that you have with the device, it's meant to share. You're meant to share and monitor your loved one's vitals, so you can use them for your, your spouse, your, children, your parents, your grandparents. And then you also get 4 of the colorful band kits, 4 of the germanium, and they also give you 4 of those little bios and stickers to stick on the back of your cell phones and your computers. So that one is $1349. Then we have the premium pack, which is the most amount of savings. You actually save over $1,500. You get 6 helos. You get 6 of the colorful band sets, 6 germanium, and 6 of those bios and stickers. This one is the most amount of savings. Now, what do you do with the other devices? Once you wear one, give one to your partner or spouse, your family members. You can actually resell those devices to people that you introduce that just want to be happy customers. Maybe they just want a single band and they're not interested in the business. That's okay too. And then we also have the ability to get the bios in for $13.50, and you get 38 of those chips that you stick on all of the devices throughout your home to safeguard it.
Yep. And if any of these are purchased through your website, you get a 10% fast start from every single product sold. So step number 2 is you want to become a team builder. So you want to go one on the left, one on the right. We only build 2 teams. So yes, you can see with the team partner, you could refer the single band options as well. So if you do that, as you can see at 10%, you can build your business that way, but you have to work 5 times as hard to work your way up to the 20% commission. So with the team builder executive, okay, so that's how we like to build it as well. One on the left, one on the right, they get started with a family or premium pack. You do that one time, and now you've unlocked your 20% for life. So you don't have to requalify for your pay over here, which is really, really exciting. So it all takes hard work for sure. So I'm all about efficiency. Now, step number 3, become team developer. So I enroll Ashley on the left, and I enroll Jacob on the right. So my job is to help Ashley find her first 2 referrals, help Jacob find his first 2 referrals. Once I do that one time, now you've unlocked your executive match for life, which is a generation check match up to 10% and up to 10 generations. Now it's just based purely off volume and lots of cool perks with the program here that, you know, is a $1,000 monthly car bonus as you hit the rank of diamond. The Diamond Life holidays, company paid for, and just all the awesome benefits here. As we'll show you some of those here soon. So this is just a quick screenshot of, you know, as you go team developer, and then now you just built off volume, and now you unlock more layers of your check for every single week as the check match. So that's really exciting because it's a nice little coaching bonus, as this is about actually helping people helping people. So it's great that you know, you're not going to have to make business decisions. Well, Sally signed you up, so I can't work with you, because there's definitely more layers of your check that you get rewarded for every single week, and that's really nice and really rare.
So this here is the loyalty membership. So I just have to say, 78% of customers and distributors are on the loyalty membership currently. That's the retention rate monthly. So what is it? It's a $59 monthly membership, and you can look at it as your monthly overhead to do the business. So like Seville has an iPhone Forever plan, right? Why does he stay on the iPhone Forever plan? Because every year they give him the newest and the latest and greatest iPhone, right? So he gets rewarded for the $20 a month that he pays to stay on the iPhone Forever plan, right? So here, the reason people are staying on this plan is because it's a very small monthly amount, $59, and you get so much value. So what do you get for the $59? You get a Helo app Pro plan. So it unlocks more features and the ability to share your bio parameters or your vitals with more loved ones. And that's available for up to 5 different people under this same membership. You have the protection plan for your Helo and Infolio, which allows you, if something happens to your device after 12 months of being on loyalty, then you could send in your device and they'll send you a replacement. Depending on, of course, there's disclosures, if you just crushed it yourself or something, but if it was damaged, then they'll replace it for you.
It's 3 months.
It's just 3 months.
Yeah, 3
okay.
months. 12 months.
So just 3 months. You also get every single month that you're on the loyalty membership, you accumulate 75 loyalty points that you get to use in the store. 1 loyalty point equals $1. What do you do with those loyalty points? You use them to get the Helo, the newest Helo that comes out, as Antonio is designing the 4th generation that's called the Monster. It's going to be amazing. You could use it to buy extra bios in, or the Infolio when it comes out. So huge value, right? You also get to earn 1%. This is my favorite part. 1% of the total volume of commissions that you earn throughout every 12 months that you're on loyalty. It goes into a money box for you. then you get to cash out on those earnings from the 12 months prior that you earned. So we've been in for about 7 months now, and we have $7,000 in our loyalty box. Now, if you stop the loyalty membership, that goes away. So that's why the retention is so high as well, because people want to cash out on their money box, right? So that is super cool. The $59 equals 30 sales volume. So why do we say that this is your monthly overhead? Well, on the blue plan, you need to have a minimum of 30 sales volume each month to remain active as a distributor. Does that make sense? So that's why this is your monthly overhead, right? So 30 personal sales volume, it's unbelievable when you look at growing a large organization as well. So think about growing your organization to 10,000 people and 78% are on loyalty membership. You're getting 30 sales volume from all of them, which is equivalent to $6. So I'll let you do the math on the residuals that you're earning just from the loyalty alone.
If you go out and build it, of course, and you're here for the long haul. No
absolutely. Problem. Yes. So the total value is over $1,426 plus the 1% in your money box. You're paying $59, so it's exciting.
So hold up, you get a global technology business, 195 countries of distribution for $59 a month. Wow, what a steal! So how to be active on the Blue Plan when you're looking at doing the business? Also, it's just here's your minimum quota is 30 SV. So your minimum quota if you're doing the business is just that every 30 days you're either selling or someone is on one business partner is on a monthly renewal of at least the loyalty membership. So very low level of entry, but that is the standards, okay? So leadership, guys, for me, I signed up here 95% for the leadership. We're here in this position right now because of the mentorship. 95%, that was it. Like, I just knew that the secrets to unlocking pretty much the rest of our lives, those answers lied in another person that had achieved those results, right? Find someone who has what you want, and then your job is to do exactly what they do. So that's how we've been here. So Ramasio Fulcher, number 42 in the entire world, our personal mentor, really good friend of ours now. And he truly has taught us all of the skill sets, all of the mindsets, all the philosophies that have not only helped us get to the top, but most importantly have created a lot of other success stories in our organization. Chad and Tita Chong, the number one earning millennials, and really the mom and daughter combo. These are the number one and the number two earning females in the entire world in network marketing. And that's super powerful. And it's great to just see a wider scope of this thing. The Supercar bonus program, it's true. Yes, maybe you heard. We gave away free Lambos and Rolls Royces. It's true. Paid for, in full, title in hand, in cash. I mean, come on. Where else could this even be a realistic conversation of a goal, right? Unless you're a entertainer or a ball player. Just so cool that Fabio, he's just really about giving us the lifestyle as you truly build his company. And he's just all about everything being world-class. So it's just truly disrupting the industry. This is crazy. It's just never been done before. So can it get any better? Yes, it can.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have an unlimited private jet and luxury travel program. When this was released, when we were in Thailand just a few months ago, I shared with you at the beginning, I'm a flight attendant, so we loved those free flight benefits, right? And so we were like, we don't even need that anymore. Our lives are complete. But you do have the ability, once you hit the rank of President Millionaire, just one time, you have the ability to fly anywhere you want in the world, on a private luxury jet, which is unbelievable. And then we also have you have the ability to rent luxury homes all around the globe as well. Fabio, again, he just wants to give us the world, not the lifestyle. He's Italian, and so he just loves to just shower us with everything that we could possibly, everything he could think of. It's unbelievable.
So as you can see, guys, from a business standpoint with Toshiba, Stocks on Fire, the Today Show, And now looking at it from a business opportunity standpoint, what's in it for you? We truly have no competition, do we? No extra hidden joining fees. There's no requalifications for your pay. We're a category creator, buy or sell. We're out of the potions, lotions, and makeups. We literally have distribution to almost every single country in the entire world. We have an unlimited binary compensation plan, 600,000 weekly max, the check match up to 10 generation, the diamond trips, the car bonuses, which no extra strings involved, just $1,000 bonus, and just being to represent, obviously, a company that's just moving to the NASDAQ and absolutely on fire. So positioning and timing as we are launching our way into phase 2, but most importantly, my wife and I, we are leading the charge as we are literally getting ready to take over this company. And all that means for you guys is we are really focused. We have the game plan, the massive action plan with all of our leaders that have invited you here on this call, that timing truly is everything. If someone told you that timing doesn't matter, you should end that business conversation right away. As it's pretty simple here, guys. We only have 2 teams. So all of these future sales, they can go above you or below you. And you, by just making a decision with whoever has invited you here on this call, you're automatically a part of our organization. But really, just by you making a decision, and let's say Jesse the rock star comes in and brings on 1,000 people, just because you decided, yes, I'm in first, that percentage of the override goes to you instead of later. I want to think about it, talk it over. And that's okay, but you're just going to be under all the sales that are done and everything too. So timing and positioning is truly key.
So this is the final income disclosure, and we just have a few questions for you. So earlier I mentioned and I asked you one question, but we have a few more for you. So I asked you earlier if you're familiar with Fitbit. Okay, you've been through the whole slide presentation, everything, all the press. We were on the Today Show, everything that Seville just recapped. So the second question for you is knowing what you know today about Fitbit. So Fitbit started in 2008. They're now worth about $7-8 billion, and they're ranked number 1 in the wearable device market, right? They started and pioneered the trend that has absolutely taken off, that everybody's caught on to now, right? Which is why it's making World Global Network, our release, so much easier, because people are familiar with wearable tech. They're not like, what is this? And ours is more advanced, right? But knowing what you know today about Fitbit and what they have done, if you could go back in time and be one of the first to get involved with Fitbit and make a percentage off of every single device sold all around the world, would you have done it? Yes or no? Just type in the chat box, yes or no.
Heck yes.
Absolutely, right? Heck yes. Awesome. So that's what we have here. We have here the first time ever in history that a wearable technology company is allowing regular people to get involved and get a piece of technology money. We told you we've just been released in the US 9-10 months ago, and in North America alone. And with what we've already done, 500,000 units sold, 1 million more devices that will be sold this year. If you could get involved, would you secure your position? That's it. Like Seville said, positioning is everything. You can either get in now or wait. And we are so glad that we took the leap of faith. And the results weren't even here yet when we got started. This is what we're going to do. We didn't know if it was going to happen, but we have done it. And the press is absolutely amazing.
And what she said was, we took a leap of faith. And faith is believing without seeing. But right now, you don't need any faith for World Global Network and the Helo LX, because the results have already told you that we're number 4 in the smart band category. We're just getting started, and we're only using word of mouth marketing and paying out 50% of the revenue to regular people like you and I. Did you realize that we've paid out $87 million in personal commissions in our company over these last 9-10 months? $87 million. So the last few questions are, I've told you what we're doing as part of the launch, and whoever has invited you here on this call, we're filling their top 10 positions. And yes, those of you who decide to get involved first, we're going to put you at the top of that structure, and you get better leverage over the percentage of the overrides. So you're in 3 categories. You're either an A, a B, or a C. You need to let your person know which one are you. If you're a C means I'm out. I don't want to be a customer. Business sounds awesome, but not for me. That's okay. We love you either way. Definitely give them a referral of someone that you could see them being excited about and, really doing something great with. If you're a B means I have some questions. Let them know you're B, and let them know, where do you have questions more? Compensation, the product side. Let's get you your answers and your resources right away. Or if you're an A, my favorite ones, you need to text the person who has invited you here on this call, or share this recording with you live. Text them before I get done talking and say, I'm an A, I'm in. So we can put you at the very highest positioning, and we can just help you select which package works best for you. It's from there that we'll add you to our Facebook group. We'll begin your training right away, and we'll get to launch your business right away as fast as you're ready to go. No, you don't get involved and we say good luck. We'll see you next week as we have amazing training systems and support. And guess what? The extra credit, this comes with the package deal.
Absolutely.
Being a part of our organization, we were just like regular people 7 months ago. And now we have some irregular results, right? And so we're super passionate about helping the newest person here who joins our organization with no experience, because
that was us. Yeah.
There's no way that you can go through what we've been through and then not be equally passionate about helping the newest person have that same type of transformation in your life as well too. So my last question is just to take an honest look at your current job, business, profession right now. In the next 2.5 years, if all the stars aligned for you and what you're currently doing, okay, do you have even a percentage of chance of setting up the type of victory for your family that would set up several generations worth of income? Yes or no? If the answer is no, I encourage you to get back with the person who has invited you here on this call, and we look forward to working with all of you guys.
We definitely look forward to working with you guys. And my name is Rachel.
My name is Seville Co.
We are definitely world changers.
And we'll see you guys soon.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you. Bye.